Hello!
Hello!
And welcome to Explore Home Repeat. Today we are at the absolutely beautiful Baddesley Clinton in Warwickshire. We're going to have an explore round, see what it's like, if you should go and if it's worth that ticket price. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We do day out reviews all across the country. Hang around to the end of the video for our full review with all the pros and cons of coming to Baddesley Clinton. So, you ready to go?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Let's go! So as you come through the main entrance, there is this beautiful courtyard garden with all these hostas and ferns. It is absolutely stunning. It's real sort of Tudor Warwickshire looking architecture. It's just so tranquil and pretty. One thing to keep in mind is that even if you've got a time ticket, there is a bit of a queue to get into the house. They're kind of staggering everyone. I think they kind of get a bit of a backlog. The house is pretty tight. It's only a small place, so they sort of discourage you carrying huge bags and things like that. But just keep that in mind. We've just entered the house. I think only the bottom floor is open at the minute. It's quite a small house. So they've got these priest holes where they used to hide Roman Catholic priests during, I guess, the Elizabethan times and things like that. So they just said quite often they'd get caught when the priest needed to go to the loo. So they're going into kind of the more entertaining area of the house. Got some portraits on the wall, but this kind of Warwickshire Tudor beam style is just so pretty. Baddesley Clinton, I think, was only joined the National Trust in about 1980, so it's a relatively new property. It was in private hands for a very long time. I guess maybe because it's slightly more modest, smaller house, kind of the people that owned it were able to keep hold of it for longer, perhaps. Wow, they have got a narwhal tusk in the corner, and it must be, whoa, I mean, it's much taller than me, so 7-8 foot long. It just goes on and on. You look at the size of this, that's a standard size chair. Wow, look at that. The guides here are really, really good. And they're just explaining about how this ceiling was originally covered up with a kind of false ceiling. In the 1940s, there were some builders doing work and they were burning some rubbish. And it accidentally caught fire from this fireplace and caught some beams above, and then they discovered there was this much older beam ceiling all hidden underneath it. That's really interesting. So you can see Baddesley Clinton is a very old house. It's been around for kind of over 600 years, I think, and had 12 generations of the Ferrers family live in it. You see what should be a really idyllic view here with a courtyard in the middle with a moat round the edge. And they've got this weird machine just running. And I can't see the point in it. It appears to be electrically operated and it's got these two paddles spinning around like crazy, but then it's tethered. So there's all that power just doing absolutely nothing. The only thing I can think of is that it's like oxygenating the water or making some kind of water flow. It's really quite noisy and just makes a load of splash and mess for apparently no reason. So if you know what it is, let us know. I've got plenty of grounds to walk around as well, gardens. There's a big lake with a bridge over it, so just going to go and check that out.
Here's the start of a grapevine and it's outside the building, and then they've brought it inside the building. Let's have a look like how it's doing, if there's grapes on it.
Pretty well.
Is it? Oh yeah, look. Bumper crop this.
Absolutely covered in grapes.
This kind of puts our one a little to shame at the
I think
moment.
we've got about 4 bunches of grapes coming on ours. So the gardens here are really pretty. They're not massive. Even that walk around the lake probably only takes 5-10 minutes. But what there is here is beautiful planting.
Yeah.
I mean, even sort of now it's mid-August, as you can see behind us, there's loads of really pretty flowers, lovely yew and box hedging everywhere. It's all really nicely done. So there's sort of plenty to see in a small area.
Yeah, I agree. And the little kitchen garden at the minute is booming. So
Yeah.
like if you come in like August, I nearly got hit by it, then yeah, you should see that and then come to this little area.
So that's our visit over today at Baddesley Clinton. What did you think?
Yeah, really good. Just for like an afternoon, it is like a 2-hour trip, I'd say. There's lots to do. The gardens, the kitchen garden, the cafe, the bookshop, the shop.
I mean, it's not huge. The house is relatively modest in size. The gardens are a good size. You're not going to be here for hours exploring around massive, great big lakes and huge grounds. But there's plenty to see, as Izzy said. The restaurant and shop are a particularly good size for a lot of these National Trust properties. And inside the house is really interesting. There's tons of history, all the kind of things like the priest holes for Roman Catholic priests in the Elizabethan times, the way it's been modernised over the years. So yeah, make sure you come along. Like Izzy said, 2 or 3 hours probably maximum. But you have got Packwood House about 3 or 4 miles away, I think, so you can kind of do 2 in a day. It's about £12–13 to get in for an adult, which is a fair bit, I would say, for the amount and the size of the estate. But of course, if you're a National Trust member, you get access to all of these different places. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Bye!